Hello everyone, welcome to Arpita Sharma classes. Welcome to another important lecture in the 10 minutes lecture series that we have started from the perspective of the upcoming preliminary examination. Now in this lecture series, we are covering the most important topics from the perspective of prelims. Newspaper, we are going to cover from the articles from the newspaper. We are going to cover the articles from various current affair based magazines. Don't worry, all the most important topics in news from the perspective of current affairs and preliminary examinations will be covered in this lecture series. तो कोई भी ऐसा टॉपिक जो कि न्यूज में बहुत ज्यादा तबाही मचा रहा है, काफी ज्यादा न्यूज में हाईलाइटेड है और प्रीलिम्स के पर्सपेक्टिव से तो शॉर्ट आ ही सकता है, हम उन सभी टॉपिक्स को कवर करेंगे, कहीं से कोई टॉपिक छोड़ेंगे ही नहीं. एंड इफ you revise these topics within 10 minutes, you will be prelims ready when it comes to facing the current affairs based questions. तो पूरे साल हम important topics को cover करेंगे इस playlist में. तो make sure that you revise the playlist as much as possible. Let's get started with the bubonic plague. Now the bubonic plague, it was in news in the Sunday edition of the Hindu newspaper. Now it is also known as Black Death. So the news article said a strain of Yersinia pestis, a bacterium responsible for the Black Death pandemic in the 1300s, has been traced back to a 14th century outbreak in what is now Kyrgyzstan. The area was located on the Silk Road trade route, which might have helped the Black Death pandemic to spread westwards. Now it is said that this bubonic plague, it was, you can say it as a pandemic, it was, spreading in the 1300s, and in Kyrgyzstan, the pandemic also occurred, right? Again, it reoccurred and it spread it westwards, towards the western countries through Kyrgyzstan, through the Silk Route, and it was back then known as the Black Death. उसको उस वक्त ना Black Death कहा जाता था. Now, what is bubonic plague? Known as Black Death in the Middle Ages. So, in 2020, in Bayanur, which is a city in northern China, it was put into high alert. Why? Because in China in 2020, in the city Bayanur, there was a plague, which was spreading. And it was a disease caused by the bacteria Yersinia pestis. That means it was black, death only. It was bubonic plague only. And basically it was found in animals, particularly the rodents. So, in the Middle Ages, हाइजीन इतना नहीं होता था मिडिल एजेस में, तो चूहे हर किसी के घर में मोटे मोटे चूहे पाए जाते थे और जब वो फूड रिसोर्सेस को इन्फेक्ट कर देते थे तो उस वक्त इस तरीके का प्लेग फैलने में आता था. एंड इट कैन बी ट्रांसमिटेड टू ह्यूमंस नाउ थ्रू इन्फेक्टेड एनिमल्स. एंड प्लीज, जितने भी मच्छर या फिर एनिमल्स इन्फेक्टेड है इस प्लेग से, इस बैक्टीरिया से, तो वो ह्यूमंस में भी इस बैक्टीरिया को कॉज कर सकते हैं. एंड बेसिकली द प्लेग्स आर ऑफ 3 टाइप्स. फर्स्ट इज द bubonic plague, second is the pneumonic plague, and third is the septicemic plague. Now, what is a bubonic plague? It infects person's lymphatic system. So, what is lymphatic system? Now, please write it down. Lymphatic system in a person's body is also known as the sewerage system. Please write it down. It is also known as the sewerage system because it maintains the fluid levels in our body tissues by removing all the fluids that leak out of our body vessels. For example, sweat, urine, etc. आपके बॉडी से जितना भी फ्लूइड बाहर निकलता है वो क्या है? स्वेट होता है, पसीना होता है, आपको सुसु आता है, तो दैट इज यूरिन, आप पास करते हो. तो इससे क्या होता है? whenever sweat is coming out of your body or you are passing urine, that means you are making sure that the body is fluid